Hi, and welcome to Lessons from the Edge. I'm Julie, and I'm so glad you're here with me. Today's lesson, which is the very first lesson, actually comes from this video blog. Monica Wrights put up a challenge on Facebook that each one of us should video blog once a week for 90 days. And I thought, what a great idea. I've always wanted to video blog, but I wasn't sure what I was going to write about or whatever. So when Monica gave us guidelines and a due date, I thought, I'm in. As the due date approached, I continued to wonder what was I going to talk about and who wanted to listen to me. I've heard people say a lot, who wants to hear my story? And I felt that way. Who wants to hear my story? And one of the things that I struggle with in my life is self-worth and worthiness. And I decided that I had to do this video blog and I had to start this series because the lessons that I'm learning, I think, are lessons that everybody is learning in their lives in one way or another, and my story is going to resonate with you also. I want to share a story with you that I heard. I met with Carrie Chesick, who's the CEO of Restaurant.com, and he shared with me the following story. He was doing a social media seminar, and he brought $20,000 with him to the social media seminar in 40 different envelopes, so $500 in each envelope. And he had the organizers randomly select 40 people to receive that $500. And at the end of the seminar, he asked them all to come up, and he handed them the $500 and said, you get to do anything you want with this. Just tweet it forward. Make sure whatever you do with this $500, you tweet about. So everybody left, and they went to the airport. And at the airport, there was bad weather because in Chicago, and I'm not sure if he was in Chicago, but those of you who are from Chicago know, they say, just wait a moment and the weather will change. So everyone was delayed, so he went into a bar to get a drink, and who was next to him but somebody who was wearing a blue band around their wrist, which indicated one of the people who had received the money. And he looked at her, and she looked at him, and he said, hi, and she said, hi, I know who you are, and let me tell you the story. She had been sitting there, and she wasn't sure what to do with the $500, but had told the following story to the man sitting next to her in this bar. She actually got to the social media conference by winning a contest. It was a lottery, and she was selected. Then she got to the social media conference, and she was selected to get the $500. And the most interesting thing is that this woman had been diagnosed with stage 4 cancer and wasn't even supposed to be alive, according to all the statistics. And this man, who she was talking to at the bar, got up because his plane was being called, and he said goodbye and good luck and handed her $500 to match this other $500 gift from Carrie Chesick. And there was Carrie, who walked up, and she relayed this story. And she said, I'm going to do something that matters with this $1,000 that came from you. And what she did was start a company called Your Story Matters, which is this incredible movement to help you document your story, because you are worthwhile, as we all are worthwhile. Oprah and Tony Robbins, Tony is one of my favorite people, as you'll come to know, says that we are worthy just because we exist. And your story is worthwhile, and so is mine. So I'm going to give you a link to Your Story Matters, and Angela, who's the owner and the woman who's still alive today, out there trying to get people to understand that their story matters. I'm going to, in a stand that my story matters to, continue to post video blogs and let you know about my story. And my next story, actually, my next lesson has to do with weight and weight loss. So I hope you'll join me for the next lesson from the Edge. And until then, have a great week.